What is going on, guys? Today we have got Samuel ETO'O. Your purchase, and before you hit checkout, make sure you use the discount code JT11. Use the code and you should get 5% off all of your FIFA 23 coins. So ETO'O's SBC came out yesterday and I thought, you know what, we've got to get him done anyway. A mid ETO'O SBC at just shy of 1.1 mil. So we're going to have a quick look at the SBC. Obviously there is plenty of stuff you can get done to try and get this guy in your club. Whether you'd want to, that is what we're going to be deciding today. There is 10 requirements for the SBC, 2 of them obviously being the bronze and silver. You actually get a small Electrum players pack now rather than your 2 rare gold. You get an 83, 84, 5, 86, 87, 87, 88 and 89 rated team. So the 89 rated team is actually crazy. Like, that is a requirement that is nuts, because realistically, if we have, we'll show you on Footbin at the end of the video, if you wanted an SBC of 89 rated, you have got to have, or at least this is what people have got, an Oblak, Neuer, Lewandowski, Casemiro, Benzema, Kimmich, and Harry Kane, as well as a few 84s there. So you've got Carvajal, Bellingham, Ndidi at 84, and also Chiellini. Mainly because there is very few 89 and above players that are massively fodder. You've got Mbappe, Neymar, Ronaldo. You've then got a little bit more into it with Salah. You've got Mane, who might be 88 now. But there is a lot of players that are still worth something. Virgil's worth something. You've then got some of the keepers that are worth a little bit of something. That is absolutely nuts to have an 89 rated team already. Granted, it's for a good icon. Like even his value prior to the SBC, he is still 1.1 million coins. Again, I can see where the SBC is coming from, but I think they could have maybe added 2 squads, say 2 extra 87s for the 89, because I think that is just so difficult to get grinding wise, so you're gonna have to pay some coins towards it. A 4-star though, 5'10", right footed with a high medium. He can't be lengthy, unfortunately. We do have outside of the foot and finesse with him, and obviously his stats are pretty decent. His base is coming in at 870 with 4 more pace. I don't think that one can be lengthy either, and obviously his prime can't be as well. So a very much controlled player. That is the way we're going to keep him. With the marksman added, you will get a bonus of 96 shooting, 95 dribbling, and 85 physical. We've already got the 91 on both paces. I think that is absolutely fine. I wouldn't whack a Hunter on that. I probably wouldn't even go as far to say a Hawk. That should be all good. We've maxed out the finishing at 99. We get the dribbling absolutely top tip. We get the composure already at 93. Agility balance should be able to do it. And then we get a little bit on his strength. So I'm hoping he's going to put in a shift. So let's see what this Cameroonian icon can do for us. Let's give him a go then. I'm expecting a decent striker out of him. Being a million coins, I'd want at least a good return. And I think with some players like this, with the coin values they are, I don't necessarily need full lengthy, because Mbappe isn't. Obviously, he's coming in at, well, I think when I packed him, he was about 1.6. So even if he's not lengthy, he should be able to do something. Got a little bit lag on that one. But then your argument always will be, what's the point potentially paying a million coins for a card that is not lengthy when you can go get a Haaland that's, what, a couple of 100k, and he is absolutely ridiculous. So that is where the battle's going to be, is do you go for them high-end strikers, or do you stick to a Haaland who, again, is, as we see in pretty much most setups I've seen. I think I've played 4 rival games today, and I think 3 of them have had Haaland of any variation. Obviously, gold, one to watch, in form. That is just how good this card is, and his gold will definitely still be very relevant for, I'd say, at least a solid more month, if not longer, with how good he actually is. So we find ETO'O. Can we get it in the box? Sometimes you've just got to have a bit of luck. That is a great cross. Like I say, it still stands. Spending a million coins or 200k is down to you totally with what you actually want. ETO'O obviously has links for himself. The 3 stars always pays off for the icons. But will he give you the results that Haaland will for the price? Is he efficient enough? There he is again. Little chop. Gets the right foot. It's a great block. I thought we might have just been past him enough. Good ball into ETO'O. He's going to roll it for Mbappe, who's going to look for him again if he can. But Oh, Militao going in for the tackle. ETO'O looking down the line. A very, very quick striker, even without the lengthy. You know he's got pace. Walker, again, it will come down to the lengthy players at the end of the day, unfortunately, because when you've got a 90-something paced right back, that unfortunately is going to have a massive, massive toll on who he can basically beat and who he's just going to have to kind of go around and get a little bit lucky. Walker is just a phenomenal player in this game once again. ETO'O over the top. Have we got a bit of strength? Is that Desai in the back? Oh my god. ETO'O again gets on one touch, gets the right foot, and Desai has just unnatural abilities in this game, I swear. Mbappe finds a bit of ETO'O. Not going to find him back, are we? Militao again. Can we find an ETO'O in that middle? Pings it to him. Looking for the little turn if we can. Little snapshot to the right. Lloris reads it all day long. And again, looking for that 1-2 if we can. We see the guy has stopped play. Mbappe into ETO'O. Is he onside? And ETO'O gets a cheap second brace. That's very nice for Mbappe. I thought he might have just timed his run perfectly. I think a second and he would have been definitely off. ETO'O's feet once more. Trying to find him. Mbappe is going to go through. Left foot across goal. And it's a post for the hat-trick. Very, very unlucky. That's where a 5-star weak foot would have... I mean, nah, just joking. There's definitely... chances he's going to miss. That's just natural for any sort of striker, regardless of 99 finishing or 1. They're not going to score every chance. ETO'O across goal, and that is where you want it. ETO'O with the hat-trick. It's a beautiful run from Mbappe, and obviously ETO'O is going to finish on that right foot. I definitely think the one thing I can add with ETO'O's kind of running style, let's have a look at... Oh, that's not the through ball I wanted. But he definitely feels nice and clean running. Very, very quick on that turn. Lovely acceleration. Definitely better than a lot of kind of strikers that I've used that have not been lengthy. So that's always a ticket in the bank right there. And like I say, when you've got an Mbappe who, again, isn't lengthy, why would he be so many coins? Because it does mean that some players can obviously not be lengthy and still be very effective in your game. Maybe not necessarily what it could be. You could get Haaland and have a whale of a time with that lengthy meta, but that's going to be a goal. That's a cracking goal from Son. But it's not always necessary. It's always nice to have him in your team, but most definitely you can get away without going full lengthy team. It's a good pass from ETO'O, finding our right mid, who's going to have a little bit to do with... There it is. It's a great ball. Fakes it. Brings it back, and that is stunning. 4 goals in 1. ETO'O with a lovely bit of skill. It's a great pass to start the build-up, and he has just solidified himself already. Good ball into ETO'O. There it is. Lovely pass off. Looking for that run like I suggested. He's not going to beat Walker to it, but we've definitely got them options. ETO'O, left foot, and the keeper's moved the other way. It is 5 for ETO'O, and he has done incredible. So then, let's have a little breakdown for our man ETO'O then. So his SBC, as we said, let's have a quick look. I could have gone into there. That'd have been much quicker. But for the loan, if you want to try him out, 83 rated team, 1 La Liga, pretty standard. Get it done because this SBC is an expensive one. Like I said, it's not going to come cheap. We've got some high rated stuff right here that if you are wanting to grind this out almost free, it's going to be not necessarily virtually impossible because it is possible, but it's definitely going to be a grind. You've got to get an 89 rated squad, and like we said, if we go into the cheapest by ratings, it will tell you all the ratings. So if we look at 89s, Oblak, Kimmich, Kane, Casemiro, Alisson, Ederson, even Son are the fodder players for here. Anything above them, Conte, obviously Mane, they're not going to be the cheapest for that position. We look at 90s, Neuer, Courtois. You could even go for some specials, and obviously Muller is as cheap. Same with the two here. We've obviously got Benzema, Lewandowski, KDB, Mbappe, and Messi are not going to be fodder players. Same with Ronaldo and Virgil, and Salah as well. So you've only got, 1, 2, 3, technically 4, 5, say 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 players you can go from. So them 12 players, if you want to do it practically for free through grind and upgrades, you've got to get 12 players who are the highest rated cards. One of them that you can't get, obviously, in the Muller, to get that one SBC done. That is the level we're talking here. The SBC is here until the 7th of December. So you've got a while to go. You've got a solid month at the very minimum. So you can get a lot of it done. In terms of the low rated stuff, the 83, 4, 5, 6, 7, even 2 of the 87s, you can get done for practically nothing. I would then, if I've gone that far to get him done for literally nothing, I may then want to splurge out on the final 2, maybe try and get 1 or 2 of the players, and then obviously kind of drop some coins in it. And he's a nice player. He definitely comes in with his uses. He is coming in at 1.07 on SBC, 1.1 on the market. I don't know if he actually was even affected that much. So before it, he was about 1.1. That's the 6th, which is technically today. If we go past, I saw a 1.6. Okay, it didn't sell. I was going to say I saw a 1.6 there. So we're seeing 1.2. Yeah, he's about that sort of price. What does the top end say? Highest was 1.5, lowest was a mil. So if you got him at this point, then you're absolutely laughing. You've practically got him for the same price as SBC. With the marksman, I think definitely a top end striker. Like the only problem we've got is the lengthy strikers. If we have a look at strikers just all together, we are doing a rankings tier list tomorrow, so be there and make sure you subscribe, because you'll definitely know the best sort of strikers to go for in the game. If we are looking at priced, we're looking at say 1 million coins. Mbappe is now 1.26. We then go down here. We've now got a lot of player different prices now. Pushgas, we've got another Eto'O coming in cheaper. You've got Gerd, Muller, Henry, Drogba, who is lengthy. And then if we go a bit further down, we see the Aubameyang, who I believe can be lengthy. Ribery is absolutely nuts. You've got Lewandowski, player of the month and one to watch. Ronaldo, again, a solid player. Then you've got, even further down, you've got some heroes. You've obviously got Ronaldo himself, as well as then Haaland, who I don't even know the price of anymore. So he's coming in. It's on the 4th page now, so there's no way. He's coming in at 82,000 coins, and this is exactly why he's in everybody's team. 82,000 coins for a great paced, great shooting. You can whack the Hunter on him with 95. The strength is incredible. Dribbling not as much, but the length he carries him through. Or you pay 1 million coins for a striker that will give you a solid output, but it is all dependent, because you're not going to splash out 1 million coins if you can get similar results from a player that's 82,000 coins at the moment. Obviously, as we go through the game, he's going to become less and less. You definitely need to get an informed Haaland, a team of the year Haaland, whatever. You're going to need that upgrade, and that's where the icons then can be on that level. He is 90 rated, Haaland's 88. There's different stats, different things that you can go with Eto'O. Unfortunately, only a centre forward. You could have loved to have had a different position to whack him into, then put him at striker. But that is going to be the argument of who would you prefer? Somebody who costs you literally 1 million coins less, or the 1 million coin striker that, yes, you can grind out, but you are not going to be able to do 1,071,000 coin SBC starting fresh today with nothing. Like, you're going to have some massive packs to get that 89 rated squad done without no help of coins or even FIFA points. It's just very, very difficult. But in general, the card felt nice. The pace felt good. The marksman added on. We've got the shooting that was unreal. Dribbling felt nice. His actual on-the-ball strength was pretty decent, holding off some good centre-backs. We had Desai that was coming straight through him. I think he is a wonderful card. I just think he might be a little bit too expensive for what you can get, and there is definitely more cheaper options that will give you that same results. Personally, for me, I would prefer Mbappe, but again, Mbappe's price will drop down over time. Eto'O's as well, but probably a little bit of a less rate. Now we've got the SBC, and icons just generally don't lose their price until something sweeps it. Either they go out of packs, or obviously with the mids, for instance, the prime comes out. That again will obviously affect it massively, but the golds will go down to a point where at the end of the year, midway through the year, Mbappe's 500k, 200k, then to 50k. We're talking long term, but that is what we're looking at until we get a better striker that you can do. But Eto'O, fantastic. I can't argue with him. Like I say, great pace. The 4 is nice. He has his moments on the ball that is just brilliant. And like I say, I do think for me, he was way better with the controlled than I've played with previous strikers that have not been lengthy. Maybe it is something to do with the explosive. Really just don't get on with that. Whereas the control definitely feels still nice enough to be able to sprint past defenders and not necessarily be caught up every single time, and sometimes they will, but not every time they will, which is always the kind of the play that we're looking for. Overall wise, I'd have to put ETO'O as a striker as a 10 out of 10. In terms of coin value, I do think it's a little bit on the higher end, but in terms of the card, absolutely solid if you want to get him done. So let me know down below what you think about him. Make sure you do like and subscribe on this, and I'll catch you all for the next content, which hopefully is some more World Cup. Check the videos out on the left. I'll catch you for the next one. Peace.